Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am sitting here getting ready to run errands, but I just decided to stop by real quick and now basically talk about the Meryl Streep issue that has suddenly happened. Who in their right minds thinks she'd be a great Leia? Or to be able to replace Carrie Fisher? Granted, a long time ago when Postcards from the Edge was being cast, Meryl Streep, because she's friends with Carrie Fisher, got the role to play that role in that semi-autobiographical film about Carrie Fisher and her mother, Debbie Reynolds. However, this does not mean that she can play Leia. All right, and it's been basically said on the net that John Campea of Collider, you know, that big fat asshole, is the one that thought of this first. They should recast her. No, they shouldn't. I'm going to tell you something. If anything Carrie taught us, it's that you won't live forever, okay? And despite my personal belief that there is no such thing as the indispensable man, there are some people that are indispensable in certain places. Harrison Ford is one, Carrie Fisher's the other. And the reason why is this: no one but them played their roles in 40 years, okay? If you really want the fans to be completely taken out of a story, cast someone who looks nothing like her, who could not approach the dignity and gravitas I think Carrie Fisher has in that role. Okay, it's just like the inappropriate casting of Alden Ehrenreich as a young Han Solo. You know, take me right out of the damn movie. That's supposed to be Han? No, it ain't. And that's what's going to make people not want to go see that movie. Okay, Solo, a Star Wars story. No one is going to want to see that. And the reason why no one's going to want to see Streep is, first off, despite Hollywood's echo chamber, fart-sniffing, little fishbowl that they all live in, nobody really outside of a few real diehard fans really likes Meryl Streep. She's a great actress. I think Glenn Close is just as good. I think Angelica Houston is just as good. I think a lot of actresses out there are just as good as Meryl Streep. So why her? Granted, she and Carrie were really good friends. But that does not make her appropriate to play Leia. In fact, again, it would be the biggest distraction ever. I mean, it would be like Jar Jar Binks basically playing Leia, because it doesn't make... There's no connect. There's everybody would go, that's Meryl Streep. All right. Now we could go the CGI way. I do believe that her family, Carrie's family, said it was okay if they wanted to do CGI. And after seeing Rogue One, it appeared to me that older people, when you do CGI of Tarkin, looked a lot better than the young Leia. So I honestly think you could get away with it. Now, a lot of people are like, I don't like it. It's too distracting. If you need her in this movie, if it's that important, instead of just wholeheartedly just recasting her, use CGI so at least some of her is in it. Some of Carrie's in it. So we're all like going, that's Sally Field. That's Meryl Streep. And then, suddenly Leia is nowhere to be seen, because that's what's going to happen. And secondly, like I said before, Meryl Streep isn't really as popular as the Hollywood fart sniffers think she is. Okay? She's probably a very nice lady. I don't agree with her at all in politics. I can't stand feminism. I don't like the fact that she basically called Harvey Weinstein a god when she knew very well what he was doing. It's disgusting. And if you're a feminist and you tolerate that shit and then come out and say, well, and this is terrible, we didn't know, bullshit. And you're a hypocrite, okay, and a liar. And I hate both. So that part bothers me of her. And she looks down her nose, that patrician nose of hers, at people. And the thing that really turned me off, I think it was a year ago, this last February, right before the NCAA National Championship football game, she went, and it was, after Trump won, and, nobody on that side of the aisle could possibly believe that they lost. Nor will they ever accept it. It's like a 3-year-old not accepting the fact that, no, you're not getting the chocolate bar, okay? You're just not. But anyway, and we're still going through this shit. Anyway, she's up there condescendingly looking down that long patrician nose of hers, telling everybody that you should be, why don't you watch ballet or the theater instead of this vulgar football? Immediately, I'm ordering everything nachos and the worst disgusting, vile, skunky domestic beer I could find as a big you to her, okay? How dare you? This is the thing that pisses me off about people like her, and why she will be a turnoff in any Star Wars movie. Not everybody likes the shit she likes, okay? I'm sorry. Take a walk through a more liberal town like my hometown that I grew up in, okay? Sure, there's the hippie coffee shop and the university where all the I am a feminazi, hear me roar shit goes on. However, the average guy goes to Glory Days Sports Bar on Sunday afternoons, orders a Miller Lite or a Bud or something, sits his fat ass down at the bar and watches the Packers play. Okay? That's their relaxation. Going to the theater, and watching dance is not what they do. It's not what they want to do. Okay? I'm sorry. They work really hard. Alright? They work at factories. They work in mines. They work at paper mills. They work, commercial fishing. They do all kinds of things. And they are not going to go to a damn ballet to relax. Alright? They're going to go to a football game. They're going to go to a baseball game. They're going to watch a baseball game, order a $6 beer and a hot dog. Okay? That's what they do. So sticking your nose up at the average American guy, which is what she was doing, and telling him he's an semi-coherent, uneducated redneck because he wants to watch Alabama play USC or whoever it was in that game. Up yours, lady. And that's why Meryl Streep cannot play Leia. She might do a good job, but it's Meryl Streep. Alright? You're not going to get people to go see it if she's in it. You won't anyway after The Last Jedi. Alright? I know way too much about where interest in that movie sits now. It's like somewhere south of collecting, urine samples, okay? And that's the interest in episode 9. So, my advice to that fat, vulgar crackhead, John Campea, and the idiot fans who floated this idiotic petition, and the morons at Lucasfilm and Disney who are obviously floating it, is to, if you can't creatively figure out how to write around Carrie's absence, or can't creatively figure out how to include Leia in this without fucking it up worse, just don't make episode 9 then, okay? You've already done a great job destroying Star Wars. Alright? You've done a really good job. And this is stuff beyond exasperated now. Meryl fucking Streep. Oh, God. Carrie, I know she was your friend, but oh my God. No! This is Steph signing out. See you around the galaxy.